Good afternoon. My name is Barry Stevens. Have you ever lost trust in someone? It could be a friend, family member, or even a stranger. Most people normally do not have trust in strangers, but in the circumstances, anything can happen. We all have lost trust in someone in life before. But in life, like my mother told me, you cannot go to life alone. When I deal with trust and friendship, it's really important when it comes to communication. Trust is something earned, not given. And through my friendships, many friendships, past or even present, you have to learn how to trust someone for a relationship to work, especially in relationships. When it comes to trust, you can't trust everybody. There are some people that are loyal. There are some people who are disloyal. It's just up to you to filter out the bad ones. When it comes to friendships and trust, I go through a chain of command. What I mean by a chain of command is who means the most to me and who I trust the most. I have a best friend. His name is Garrett, and he went through cancer, and he's a cancer survivor. Thank the Lord. And he's my number one best friend that I knew since high school. Yeah. We have communications, we went through a lot of things. Then I have best friends in females. Some feel like although we're the opposite sex, we can always communicate with the opposite sex because, they're still human beings and we still love them. When it comes to normal friends, yes, you have somewhat trust in normal friends, but in best friends you have more. It depends on how you feel about the people and what relations you have towards them. When it comes to family, of course your family is always going to be there, but sometimes there are family members that you cannot trust. I have a few. Sometimes there's jealousy, there's anger, there's miscommunications. But if there's to be trust and great relationships with even family members, you have to work with each other. Then there's acquaintances. Acquaintances are people who they're not really close to you, but you're someone have some kind of relationship towards them. Me, that's the last position when it comes to my trust and chain of command. In trust and chain of command, it's just you have to have that feeling, and that feeling is your instincts. I trust my instincts. And one thing I normally do when it comes to people that I can able to enter my group is how they treat other people. If someone does something bad to another person, likely there's a high percentage they'll do it to you. They can do it to you any day, any moment. That always has an impact and judging by your actions. If you're doing something good, I'm like, hey, that's a good person. Maybe he's friend, or he or she is friend material, and I can trust them. There's secrets that I have given my friends, and some has came out. I always try to go to the source. Try to go down and work my way to see who is there for me and who is not. Who has my back and who does not have my back. In life, you can't trust everyone once again. It's a big topic when it comes to life and death situations, like in the military or going through war. Back in our history, there are people who betray other people, and there are generals who betray other generals or trade sides. You see it in video games, you see it in movies, like in the social. So trust is a big thing, and friendship too. If you put those two together, you have a long-lasting relationship with your significant other. I've been friends with my best friend Garrett for seven years. When I first came here from the Caribbean, I had no one. No one can understand me, and my dialect was really strong. He was the one that brought me, hey, come sit with us. It's the kind of thing that you see on a TV show or a movie. You're new to a school, and you meet those people that will be with you for a while. And ever since this day, I've been with my best friend Garrett. Not relationship-wise, but I've been brothers with him for 7 years. And he always had my back, and he was always there for someone to talk to. It's something really, it's like a gift. A friendship is a gift that you should take really serious and you should take gently. Without a friendship, I don't know where I'd be right now. So there were some days I was down and some days I was not. But trust is a real thing, and it depends, and everybody has some kind of trust when it comes towards people. My name is Barry Stevens, and like this says, you cannot go, like my mom says, you cannot go life without alone. Friends will always be there, especially the good ones. Bye-bye.